Yo, chat, welcome back to the stream. Be streaming on the mic. Let's get it hype. Smash that follow. Drop your emotes. Pog in the chat. Let's stem the convo. Topics on deck. We going live. I'm the uncle on the cam, spitting knowledge in the memes. From politics to cooking schemes, I'm building dream teams. We raid the mind, no lie. Dive into debates from mental health to daily wealth, staying up late. Chats lit with KW, losing the mix. Bits raining, subs popping. We addicted to the fix. FPS, RPGs, we talking every genre. No cap, real talk, not just gamer paranoia. Be streaming, living the dream. Stimulate your mind, fuel the steam. Drop your questions, light up the screen. Diverse convos in a live stream scene. We flip topics like pages, no limits, no cages. From climate change to road rage, we engage stages. I'm breaking down myths with receipts in the chat. Sub alerts go off, communities where it's at. Pop culture, economics, we mash them up right. IQ high, vibes tight, keep the end game in sight. Emote your feels, share how you heal, it's ideal. Unc's vibe universal, that's the real deal. Chat what you think, hit the clip, let it rip. Tell me your topic. Stream it live, don't skip. Thanks for tuning in. You know the name, Unc be streaming. Catch the next drop. Live talk, always be dreaming. Follow, subscribe, hit that bell ring. Peace out, see you soon, let the hype ring.
Type shit.
Stop playing with me, Drake.
DJ K.
I'm doing up shit. Fuck all that young shit. I'm cool with up shit. Type shit. Activity. I'm doing up shit. Fuck all that young shit. I'm cool with up shit. Type shit. Activity.
Microphone theme, make sure the mic is right, because you never fucking know. For whatever reasons, Restream, the software I use, look at this, see what I'm saying? For whatever reason, the software I use resets every time. So excuse me, for whatever reason, the software I use resets every fucking time. I like, just save my settings, save my fucking settings. But it is what it is. Welcome back to Unc be streaming. Nieces and nephews with your favorite fucking Unc in the house today. Yo. Man. Motherfucking people are weird as shit. I had an interesting night last night. All I did was reply to a post on Threads. If you're not familiar with what Threads is, it's Instagram's version of X or whatever. So I was on Threads, right? And I don't know if I can even pull up Threads online to show you guys, but Duke Dennis posted a video saying, like, you know, streaming. He was pretty much like, streaming's not. I know everybody want to stream and do this money and get money, but you know, the people that work real jobs are what really help the country. And to be honest, he was like, streaming isn't as easy as you think. It's a lot of work, a lot of dedication, especially on their level. You gotta understand, it's levels to this shit. You know, I'm not even doing big events and all that stuff. And I don't even stream that long. I barely crack 3 hours most of the time. 3 hours might be some of my longest streams. And so of course, people being people popped up there with their bullshit. Whatever. He just saying that so he can't have no competition. It's not that hard. Blah blah blah. And all I said was, yo, as a person that streams, that struggle streams, streaming is hard. Streaming is hard. And all I said was on this comment, I was like, if you think it's so easy to stream, get big, and get tons of money, then why the fuck aren't you doing it? I'm confused. If you know it's so much easy money out there, why aren't you getting it? And you know, people started going back talking shit to me, and all I kept saying was like, if how about y'all fire up a stream and show me? Fire up your stream and show how easy it is and how you can go from, you know, 0 followers to 100,000 in 2 months and get all this money and stuff, all this weird stuff. Like I said, people, first of all, people be on the internet lying to no fucking end. Like on some certified weirdo shit. One guy was like, I've been streaming for a month, 6 months, and I got 3 months or whatever the fuck he said, and I got a sponsor already. I'm like, nice story, bro. So, you know what? I said, fuck it. I go to his Twitch. His video getting 1 through 5 views. I'm like, why sit your goofy ass on the internet and just lie for no reason? Just lie, just straight up lie. Like, I'm a stranger. I just don't understand, yo. People are weird beyond belief. So I can't pull up threads online. But what I can do is let y'all hear what Duke Dennis initially said. So we're gonna run that like that.
A hobby that you get paid from, if you're lucky enough. Unless this shit is a real hobby, because streaming is a hobby that, if you're lucky enough, it turned into a job. It turned into a hobby that you get paid from, if you're lucky enough. Yeah, streaming with 0 people watching is hard as fuck. Nigga, you and that bitch talking to yourself the whole time, which is, everybody done did it. I done did it. Everybody done did it at one point, but unless this shit is a real hobby, because streaming is a hobby that, if you're lucky enough, it turned into a job. It turned into a hobby that you get paid from, if you're lucky enough. Yeah, streaming with 0 people watching is hard as fuck. Nigga, you and that bitch talking to yourself the whole time, which is,
so he says,
I done did it.
It says, Dude Dennis
Everybody done did it at one point, but
kept it real.
shit is a real.
Dude Dennis kept it real, telling people not to start streaming unless they're really built for it. He said it's not as easy as it looks, and that real jobs are what actually keep the country running. But these people are just so bitter, weird, and miserable. Some kind of way they found some kind of negativity in this statement. Again, all he said was not to start streaming unless they're really built for it. He said it's not as easy as it looks, and that real jobs are what actually keep the country going. All true statements. All I did was come up there and say, he's right. If you think he's lying, make a channel and prove him wrong. So, of course, in typical weird people practices, motherfuckers pop out the woodworks telling me why my streaming ain't cracking and this and that and what I need to do. Just a pretty much a whole bunch of answers with none of the outcomes, a whole bunch of advice with none of the outcomes. And look at this, some of this shit. We got, where is comment at? Well, okay, I put my comment. So you got people saying don't gaslight us small streamers. One dude told me I'm too old to be streaming. I didn't know it was age limit on streaming. I didn't know it was an age limit on watching YouTube. Like, who are people 35 through 50 supposed to watch? A goddamn 18-year-old or 16-year-old? They gotta watch something. What are they supposed to watch when they at work, when they working out, when they on the toilet, when they're driving to work, when they on their lunch break? So that person was a fucking moron, too old to be streaming. Yeah, right. Anton Daniels in his 40s. Alpha Male Strategies in his 40s. Fucking, I can name a whole bunch of other people, but y'all probably wouldn't know them because they in the sector of YouTube that I am. But a lot of these cats is older than me, and they stream 5-6 times a week, and people watch them. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada, all that. So, like I said, dude Dennis said streaming ain't that easy. It's harder than it looks. And all these people start telling him he's capping. It's easy as fuck. And it's weird to me, like I said, if it's so easy, why ain't you doing it? Because we all know they gets money. So if it's easy and you get money, who ain't finna do some shit that's easy that get money? One guy, this is how weird these people are. One guy, work on your personality. Like, dude, have you seen me in my content? No, he hasn't. People just be saying shit. And of course, a lot of the most ignorant comments clearly are from, it's just like YouTube. It's from people with no profile pic. I don't really have much respect for people who can't show their face. NPCs, useless fucking bots, hiding behind an avatar, or don't even have the don't have nothing up. This guy, this genius, right? He's like, that's you. Laugh out loud. Someone with a following from other socials probably wouldn't have this issue. No shit, fucking Sherlock. Captain motherfucking Obvious.
Oh my God.
Someone with a following from other socials probably would have more people watching him stream. Like, what's the fucking point of your statement? Duh. It's like this one guy, his thing say, stream better. Oh, so that's the solution. That's the solution. You crack the code. You crack the code. What a fucking genius. Yo, if you streaming and it's not going how you want, the solution that this genius just gave me is stream better. That's all it takes. Just stream better. These fucking people, man. Listen, I often find myself having great disdain for humans. Great disdain for humans. It goes back to what I always say. The average citizen is a moron. The average citizen is a moron. And they prove it all the fucking time. It's like they're not even ashamed to be a moron. They're not even ashamed to say goofy shit. It says millionaires telling you not to start streaming because it's too hard feels like advice, feels less like advice and more like gatekeeping. That's not even what was said. And that's what I notice a lot of times when I be on these YouTube streets on these panels. A lot of people listen with their feelings and not their ears. They would argue points or argue against points that wasn't even made. And that's really a sign of a low IQ. Just like the not all argument is a sign of low IQ. Even the, well, they do it too, is a sign of low IQ. You can't come up, if you can't come up with something to defend, to substantiate your point, or debunk someone else's point better than not all whataboutisms, aka they do it too, and other smooth brain retorts, just step away from the conversation. You don't always have to say something. You don't always have to go against shit. Especially when you ain't got nothing, B. You ain't got nothing. Do you know it's a whole bunch, like it's millions, I don't know, it's a whole bunch of YouTube channels. But best believe what people don't know is that the majority, most of these YouTube channels are inactive. Because this is the thing, once you put something on YouTube, it doesn't go off YouTube unless you take it down or YouTube takes it down. But they don't take it down unless you do something, right? So it seems like it's a lot of people on YouTube. It seems like it's a lot of people talking about certain shit. And I'm not saying it's not a lot, but it's not a lot as much as people think. Because most people make a channel and they end that shit under 6 months. Because a lot of people need instant gratification. Those channels, they doing it, they talking to themselves, they either pre-recording and doing a bunch of editing to do these outstanding pre-recorded videos, but only like 11 people watch, and one of them was his mom, one of them was his dad, and one of them was your cousins, and a couple was co-workers, They go live and be doing stuff like me, 1 to 10 people max, and rarely 10 at a time watching me stream. And they quit. That's what the vast majority of the YouTube channel is. People started it, thought they was gonna be big like their favorite content creator, and it didn't work, and they quit. But the channel still exists. You can't come into this streaming shit primarily for money. You ain't gonna last. Because I saw a breakdown of Mr. Beast's success. He showed how many followers he had each year as years was progressing. And he went 5-6 years doing bad. That's something like, it was growing, but you can see the growth. And that's what people like say they don't understand. If you come to streaming for money, for fame, for things like that, you're not gonna last, because that shit comes real slow, if at all. The shit has to be something that you actually enjoy doing. It has to be a hobby. It has to be something that you're willing to do for free because you like. That's the only way you're gonna last long enough to see any fucking kickback financially. People just look at people and they try to, nothing pisses me off more than when people try to discredit someone else's hard work and effort. They look at people that do things and be like, it's so easy, it's so easy. And all I ever say is, if it's so easy, then why aren't you doing it? Then you'll get a bunch of weird shit. All right, then shut the fuck up. If it's so easy and pays so well, why ain't you doing it? If I knew of something that was really easy and paid well, I would probably fucking do it. Why wouldn't I? It's easy and it pays well. Like, why? What would stop me? Nothing better than a lot of easy money. People just be faking and fronting and just being weirdos and saying weird shit. They say that about all kind of shit. Acting is easy. All you gotta do is just memorize some lines. Goddamn lie. And goddamn lie. They must never seen Power Rangers. They must never seen some of these Tubi movies. Those people memorize their line, but it sounded like lines. You got to be able to bring a character to life. You got to be able to emote. You got to be able to put on a convincing portrayal of this fictional character. You gotta show emotions. You gotta make that character seem like a real fucking person having a real conversation. And how I know it ain't easy, because as we all know, we watch movies and shows and everybody don't do it the same. If it was so easy, it wouldn't be badass actors. Plenty of them too. Some people be like, man, I don't see why rappers get so much money. Yada, 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 yada. They ain't doing nothing but rhyming words. Drop a beat, nigga, and freestyle then. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'll let you write your shit. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. I can't stand motherfucking backseat drivers, hood critic ass motherfucking people. Always trying to downplay someone else's talents, hard work, and efforts, but haven't done shit compared to what they did, or definitely ain't done shit better than what they did. Until you sat in front of a fucking laptop and tried to have a conversation for a couple hours by your goddamn self, don't be telling nobody that streaming is easy. Especially if that streamer is doing it like I do, where I barely review videos. This just be straight me. Shit ain't easy. Most of y'all motherfuckers can't even hold a decent conversation in real life. And you just think you're gonna fire up a laptop and turn to motherfucking Kai Cenat because it's easy? Shit ain't easy. But those that can't do always got some shit to say and think shit can be easy. It's kind of like, I don't know why they paying football players so much. All they're doing is playing a kid's game. It's just a sport. First of all, you can't even run 40 yards without down there fucking having a fucking heart attack. You got a fucking 6-inch vertical. You can't lift 100 pounds. So tell me again how easy it is to play football. Y'all, if y'all haven't seen the video, Tyreek Hill just fucked his leg up and it was gruesome. His leg was broken, twisted, all in the wrong directions. Looked like a motherfucking roach leg. These dudes is tearing ACLs, tearing tendons, dislocating shoulders, bruising their spines and having concussions, breaking fucking necks, breaking ankles and feet and hands out there. Do you know every time they said hut hut too, everybody gotta move. You might not even get the ball thrown your way, but you still gotta give that full effort and run your full route. And then if somebody don't catch the ball, you line back up and hut hut too again, and you gotta do the shit again. With them pass on. If you don't think that shit tiring, same thing with basketball. I don't know why they pay basketball players so much. All they doing is playing a game, a sport, so something that kids playing a part. You sorry motherfuckers. I love to see y'all ass running back and up and down that court for 4 goddamn quarters. Run up and down that court back and forth. Like I say, motherfuckers be talking shit, but to be huffing and puffing if they ran to their mailbox. Oh my God. Hating make you weird, yo. Hating, being a hater, is some weird ass shit. And have you looking real stupid and pathetic. And just saying shit that no one respects and it don't make no sense. Get the hate out of your heart. Stop the hate and motherfucking congratulate. Listen, if y'all don't listen to shit Unc say, listen to this. Hating on the next person does nothing for you. It's not going to improve your situation. But a lot of people reside in that hate. They wear their hate like a what's that little snuggie? The little blanket thing you wear like a little sweater. But yeah, they wrap themselves in their hate like a big comfy electric fucking blanket or some shit. They just snuggle up in they hate because they miserable, sad little fucking people, right? Ain't got no dreams, no goals, no ambitions. Ain't trying shit. Haven't tried shit. Don't even have the fortitude to attempt shit. But hating on everybody else, the ones that's doing it high and the ones that's doing it and not making it, but at least they doing it. You got motherfuckers sitting over there not doing shit. A goddamn thing. Emotional damage. Got the most shit to say about shit. How about you take all that hateful energy, refurbish that shit, and use that same hateful energy, that same energy. What's that thing about energy? Energy can never be destroyed. It can be transformed. Take your hateful energy and transform it into positive energy. Then once you transform it, transfer it to something else. I'm pretty sure that sounds too much like right. Too much like work. Too much like a potential of failure. A lot of people that don't try shit and hate outside the club, can't get in type people. They live in fear. A lot of people just be living in fear. Oh man, excuse me. What? Hold on for a second. My bad. My bad. Give me a second. Give me just a second. Sorry about that. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Oh, man. Weird, wacky world we're living in, people. And the problem is with these weird people exist these days, they get away with it because so many other motherfuckers is dumb. I'm saying the average citizen is a moron, and not saying I'm not gonna act like I'm Stephen Hawkins or some shit. But I know for a fact that my critical thinking skills and reasoning is above average. Well above average. So it's, I don't know. People be just saying shit that makes no sense. People would contradict themselves in the same sentence, and motherfuckers would let that shit glide by. Motherfuckers would let that shit ride. Like I saw a chick on YouTube last night claim to be married or whatever. She was trying to psychoanalyze another person, telling them that they can't be happy because they on YouTube arguing, when this person is themselves is on YouTube arguing every fucking night. And y'all and people let that shit ride. It wasn't no hold up. You do and doing the same shit. You do the same shit. You doing the same shit as we speak, and you do it more than this guy. We got to start. But this is the thing. When I call out fuckery, I'm the asshole. I'm the bad guy. Not the motherfucking saying weirdo shit that's clearly not true and being utterly fake, phony, weird, and disingenuous. I'm the bad guy for being like, hold up, pot. This is Kettle. Pot calling you black. What's going on? Shit's fucking crazy. Same goofy ass person, right? Says this stuff about it. Pretty much, this is how this person's brain works. And a vast majority of women, by the way, too. You say anything about any group, that means you hate that group. I'm gonna tell y'all right fucking now, no one is above critique. Not me, no one is above critique. And just because you have a critique of someone or some group doesn't mean you hate them. God damn. Do I gotta like everything about a motherfucker to not hate them? Do you know how fucking stupid that sounds? And this person keeps saying that, and nobody calls that shit out either. Think about it. You gotta like everything about motherfuckers. If you don't, you hate them. I don't hate my mama, but I sure as fuck don't like everything about her. I don't even like everything about myself. I don't like everything about my wife. I don't like everything about my daughter. I don't like everything about my 3 sons. I critique and call out some of their fuckery and behavior all the time, just like my wife does for some of my fuckery and my behavior. Does that mean she hate me? Does that mean I hate my children? Let's make the shit make sense, man. That's all I'm saying. Fuck. Tired of stupid motherfuckers, yo.
You a bitch. You know why you a bitch? Cause I said so. You just a bitchy bitch. You a bitch McBitcherson. You a bitch McBitch. I go to McDonald's and get a McBitch because you a bitch. Bitch.
I'm just gonna let that guy express my thoughts. And this guy, I'm gonna let him express my thoughts sometimes too. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of this guy, and you're gonna be seeing a lot of this guy too.
You raggedy bitch.
That's hilarious. You raggedy bitch. Why they gotta be raggedy though? Why they gotta be raggedy? What I don't like about this service that I'm using, Restream, that I don't get access to a lot of clips. They don't let you put a lot of clips on here. So you gotta pick which ones work for you, and I think you only get like 10 clips, and it sucks. At least give me 20. 10 just a small amount. I'm gonna go back and like get some new ones and remake my little clips. You know, I got the.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
In the good old trusty.
Baby girl, I like your bum bum.
And the.
Hell to the no, to the no, 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 no. Hell no, no, to the no, no. Hell to the no, no.
Once a ton of pine. 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 Once a ton.
One of my favorites because I do get the fucking getting tongue tied after talking up here so long. So I play that one. I got this one. Never gonna get rid of this one because it's just fucking hilarious.
Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Cause if you didn't, I'ma have to beat you down on some kind of shit.
This one comes in handy.
What the hell?
This one right here might be a little redundant, so it might have to go.
What?
And of course, I got this one now.
You a bitch. You know why you a bitch? Cause I said so. You just a bitchy bitch. You a bitch McBitcherson. You a bitch McBitch. I go to McDonald's.
And I just showed y'all this one.
You raggedy bitch.
And again, since I got Mr. Bitchy McBitch one, I can't have two calling somebody a bitch, so they're gonna become redundant. So I'm gonna have to figure out which one I like the most. I kind of like the one where the guy was this one right here because he was going off.
You a bitch. You know why you a bitch? Cause I said so. You just a bitchy bitch. You a bitch McBitcherson. You a bitch McBitch.
Bitchy McBitcherson is hilarious. Then of course I got this one too. I think this was kind of funny.
Shut your bitch ass up. Whole ass nigga.
But yeah, man, you only get 10 of those. Now I got my soundboard. I can do as many of those as I like. It even got the old Hawk Tua girl.
Gotta give him that fuck to it. Spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing. Whatever happened to her? And that's one of the reasons, by the way, why I tell people America's not perfect, but it's one of the best countries on the planet. And that's why people always want to come here. They always want to flock here. And I laugh when they come here and talk shit, and talk about how great where they from are. And like I said the other day, why the fuck are you here? And the great thing about America, one of the great things is upward mobility. How you only one viral moment from going from nothing to something. You can do that in other countries, but not as good as in America. January, you could be fucking working at Taco Bell. In August, you could be making fucking $20,000 a month doing some shit on fucking social media somewhere. That's the beauty of America, and that's why people like it here. That's part of the American dream, the upward mobility. You only one good idea from living the life you want financially. And that's what keep people going. That's what keep people striving. Those haters that I was talking about early, that always try to discredit someone's work, success, and accomplishments, those are just people that gave up. They lost all hope. When you lose hope of being something, being somebody, achieving anything, that's when the hate fills your heart. And when the hate fills your heart, you become, hater. You become a hater. that was the wrong button. You become a hater when the hate fills your heart. Or you become,
You a bitch. You know why you a bitch? Cause I said so. You just a bitchy bitch. You a bitch McBitcherson. You a bitch McBitch. I go to McDonald's and get a McBitch because you a bitch. Bitch.
you become one of those when the hate fills your heart. Do y'all know that I started this show and I didn't even do my admin stuff? I'm 48 minutes in and I didn't say like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Like, subscribe, comment, and please share. It doesn't cost you a penny, a nickel, or a dime. A penny, a nickel, or a dime. A penny, a nickel, or a dime. It is 100% free. 100% free. But if you really want to help a brother out, the cash out's right there. $ Unc be streaming, accepting anything from $1 on up, $1 on up, $1 on up. Not even joking. It will go directly into funding the channel for the various apps and software that I utilize to give you the content that I present to you, and anything would be greatly appreciated. But if you don't want to or can't afford it, I understand. It's hard out here for a pimp. So the like, subscribe, the comment, and sharing don't cost you nothing. So at least do that. Give me the HBO special, help a brother out. Greatly, 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 greatly appreciate it. By the way, shout out to the replay game for the people who come up throughout the week and watch the videos, you know, when they pooping, when they driving to work, when they doing what they do, as they do what they do. Shout out to the replay game. Y'all are greatly appreciated. If you're watching on your replay, don't forget to leave the like, the comment, and all that kind of stuff. If you leave a comment, if you agree, disagree, questions, concerns, complaints, whatever, anything is appreciated and will be replied to in a timely manner. Also, for the people in the replay game, the Cash App is open 24/7. So if you're watching on the replay, you want to send a brother a $1 on up, it'd be greatly appreciated. It won't go unnoticed. Straight up. But shout out to the replay game regardless. What's going on, CJ? What's up, man? When y'all going live again over there? Arnold probably mad at me because I busted up his premise. It wasn't on purpose though, man. I got to keep it real. It wasn't on purpose. Do these women be shucking and jiving? Yeah. But they not as selective as sometimes we like to claim. You just gotta catch them at the right time, man, and they like to fuck. Just gotta catch them at the right time. Right time, right situation. It ain't many of them that you can't get. Right time, right situation. Those that can't do find it hard to believe. Remember that as you live in life. That's another unk lesson. Those that can't do, they don't believe. And they often try to discredit sometimes. You tell someone your stats on clapping cheeks, it sounds like something they can't do, they're going to think you're lying. And the reason they do that is a coping mechanism. It's hard for them to admit that you might be doing something better than them at a higher level than them, but that don't mean you're better than them. That don't mean they're beneath you. If they realize that, it wouldn't bother them as much. Just because I'm doing better than you at this, that, and that doesn't mean I'm better than you. It just means I'm not you. I'm not you, and you're not me. So, of course, I'm going to have different outcomes from you. It is what it is. Everything's not for everybody. And even if, let's say, they are just better than you. Let's say that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that, because I'm going to keep it real. Some people are simply just better than others. A lot of motherfuckers. You know what? Woo, boy, I just be talking. I came up with an idea. You know what? Where my little thing at? Where you at? Woo!
Tactical nuke incoming!
I'm about to talk about a couple of simple truths, right? A couple of simple truths. I like to stand up sometimes during my shows and talk shit. I'm about to talk about a couple of simple truths that motherfuckers can't handle because they can't get out of their fields, their fucking fifis. One of those truths is, be right back for a second. One of those truths is that some people are simply better than other people. But people can't admit that because it hurts them. It bothers them. But it's okay. It is what it is. Some people just might be better. I'm not saying that their life has more value than yours. Not saying that their existence has more worth per se. But some people just more better. Some people just more funny, more charming, more taller, more handsome, more charismatic, whatever the fuck. More wealthy, got a bigger fucking dick, got more stamina, fucking better teeth, whatever. Some people just got more talent. You ever met a person that seems to be good down there at everything they do? I have. But guess what? That person didn't bother me. A lot of people, when they run across that person, just seems to win. Always winning, hand over hand, winning. That person finds himself ostracized and don't have that many friends. But he didn't do nothing to nobody but live his life. He might not even brag about his winning. It's just that people witness it and then get mad at him because he just being him. A motherfucker who good at shit. A lot of people can't handle the simple fact. If you say that, yo, the honest truth is, I'm better than some people. Motherfuckers will get mad at you and get offended. But it's the fucking truth. Think about some of the scummy, loser, low life, do nothing going on, 2 + 2 = 7 ass motherfuckers that you met. You know goddamn well you fundamentally better than these people. Not saying you're gonna mistreat them or shit on them or nothing, but it is what it is. But that's just one of those truths that get motherfuckers in their feelings, aka they fifis,
Emotional damage.
and they can't accept it. And that's one of the main components, premises of red pill. Accepting the truth for what it is, regardless of how the truth makes you feel. Say again, accepting the truth for what it is, regardless of how it makes you feel, and then conducting yourself and making your decisions based upon said truth without letting your feelings dictate the decisions you make. That's all red pill is. People say it's about women, blah blah blah. No, it's about life. Women are just part of life. Well, that's all they talk about. No, it's not. You just watch the clips. You just watch the clips. Because that's the shit that go viral because it's more interesting. And let's say they do only talk about relationships most of the time. That's called giving the people what they want, motherfucker. Like, the vast majority of people, relationships are a key component to their life. So if you're going to talk about accepting the truth of shit, in the reality of shit, why the fuck wouldn't you talk about something that's a key component to the vast majority of people's life and something that they find interesting and got to deal with on a daily motherfucking basis? But if you fucking put a couple more wrinkles in your smooth ass brain, you'll understand that red pill philosophy fucking can work with all aspects of life, all relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, business relationships, and just making decisions about your job, what car you're gonna get, just all aspects of life. You have to accept the truth for what it is. I mean, the shit ain't even rocket science. And that's why it's so crazy how motherfuckers argue against it. Like, why do motherfuckers hate the truth? You explain to them what red pill is. Come back next week, they're gonna tell you it's something else. You explain to them again. Come back tomorrow, they still gonna say it's just a bunch of angry ass niggas mad at women, complaining about women because they didn't get none, all that weird ass shit. Let me tell y'all something else. I don't talk about shit that I don't support that much and don't believe in. It's niggas out there got red pill on their brain. For something to be so this and so that, and they don't agree with it or like it, they got that shit in their mouth like a goddamn dick. I don't believe in Santa Claus. So I'm not gonna, every time I pop up on a panel, talk about fucking Santa Claus. Love who you love, screw who you screw, do who you do. But I'm not a supporter of alternative lifestyles. Therefore, not only do I don't go on panels with alternative lifestyle people or alternative lifestyle panels, I ain't finna have a whole bunch of conversations about alternative lifestyles. And I'm not gonna bring it up in conversations all the time. I don't believe in the fucking Easter Bunny. Therefore, I don't talk about the Easter Bunny. It's just like atheists and agnostic people. Why are you talking about some shit that you don't believe in so much? I rarely see panels or channels or anything of that nature of Christians talking about atheists and agnostic people and their beliefs for hours at a time and how wrong they are. Christians only talk to them people when they come to the Christians telling them how wrong and stupid they are for believing. But it's weird. Why are you talking about some shit so much that you don't believe in? And they be knowing scriptures and shit. Why do you have so much information on some shit you don't believe in? I don't believe in the Big Bang Theory. Therefore, I don't know that much about it. I know enough about it to not believe in it. I know the very generic details. But I'm not finna spend a whole bunch of time studying or having debates trying to debunk some shit that I just fundamentally don't fuck with. Motherfuckers is weird. It's a fake sword, YouTube. It's made of some really good sturdy wood. It could be a training sword if you want to hit people with if you're training without cutting them. It's my daughter wanted a katana because she watched anime, and she got this Demon Slayer katana for one of the characters on that. And I be messing with her whenever I like tell them to do something, or tell my kids to do something, or they playing around with me too much. I always grab it and I get in the stance. Then you gotta watch Demon Slayer to get it. My kids watch it so they get it. And I be like, I'll say something like, get in there and clean your room. I don't feel like it. I just do this. Fire breathing Farm 4. And they run off. But you gotta you gotta watch the show to get it. Or it'd be like wind form 7. Wind breathing form 711. Pretty much on the show, before they get to fucking somebody up, they call out their little form they about to use. So when I want them to go do what the fuck I said, I get in my stance and call out the form, and they laugh and run off and go do what I was gonna say. You gotta have fun with your kids. You do your discipline, have fun, whatever. You don't want to be boring. So, but yeah, so another truth, right, that people can't handle, besides like the simple truth that some people are better than you. This is a truth people can't handle. I might have talked about this the other day, but I'm gonna talk about it again. The truth people can't handle is that in a relationship, someone is gonna love the other person more. I did talk about that on my late night stream, so I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But in a relationship, someone is gonna love the other person more than the other person. Doesn't mean that the other person don't love the other person. Fucking morons. Cause they be like, nah, you gotta love each other equally. Impossible. Why is it impossible to love someone the exact same amount they love you? Cause they ain't you, and you ain't them. How you love somebody, your intensity is based on who you are as a person, your personality, your life experiences, things like that. And again, loving someone more or someone loving you more than you love them don't mean you don't love them. You still love them. As long as you love them and they love you, you're gonna do right by them. But in every relationship, you got an adorer and an adoree. An adorer and an adoree. Someone is going to care a little bit more, even if it's just a smidgen. It don't have to be leaps and bounds. See, a big problem when talking to niggas especially, and on this YouTube shit, if these motherfuckers thinking extremes. And thinking in extremes And using the streams to make your point is another sign of a smooth brain, simple, basic, stupid motherfucker. Like I said before, and I said again, if you gotta go to extremes to make your point, you ain't got no point. So just admit you fucking wrong. Just like when they say, I ain't trying to go 50-50 with no man. Why would I go 50-50 with some poop butt pissing all over the house, keep house nasty, annoying, aggravating, blah, blah, blah man, when I can just live in peace by myself? Why you have to make this man a roommate from hell just for your point to make sense? Because I get it that way. Yeah, if he was all that, it would be best to just pay all your own shit. But if you all that, why you even with him in the first place? How about you just choose someone that you genuinely fuck with and are attracted to and then go 50-50 with him? Is that a bad deal? Is it really a bad deal to go 50-50 with somebody that you like, you enjoy their company, you're attracted to, and you have no problem sleeping with, and you genuinely enjoy the shit? And you get your bill split in half. How the fuck is that not a win? But to make 50-50 not a win, they gotta make this motherfucker Quasimodo with a bad personality. And if you're not familiar with who Quasimodo is, that's the motherfucking hunchback of Notre motherfucking Dame. The fuck? Up there ringing the bell with his ugly ass. Quasi motherfucking Moto. They gotta make the nigga Quasimodo with a bad attitude. You know he's ugly. Quasimodo was an ugly nigga. But they gotta make him Quasimodo with a bad personality just to make 50-50 not make sense. If you gotta do all that for it not to make sense, your ass ain't got no point. Cause what if he ain't that? Do it make sense then? The fuck? And if he's an ugly motherfucker with a bad personality, he shouldn't even be an option anyway. So your fucking argument is null and fucking void. But yeah, motherfuckers be always making their points in extremes. Extremes. Every time you say something about women initiate 80% of divorces, the first thing they talk about because these men be cheating and beating on them. Really? For every time you talk about how these chicks be single mothers, they be talking about these dudes be knocking these chicks up and leaving. Well, Unc is here to say you can't quit a job you never fucking had. The vast majority of these kids are conceived in motherfucking situationships. You can't leave a chick you was never with. And then they want to say nobody chooses to be a single mom. Oh my God. Goddamn lie. Let me tell you how you choose to be a single mom. Man, they choose to be a single mom so much, I'm hard pressed to even say, because I was about to say most of them choose to be a single. They might not. I was about to say they might not want to be a single mom, but they choose to be one. But they choose it, so they do everything to be one. I'm hard pressed to say that they don't want it. Now hear me out. They choose to be a single mom because the moment you sleep with a man that's not your husband, you choosing to be a single mom. Because we all know how babies made. The moment you sleeping with a man regularly, especially raw, that's not your husband, you choosing to be a single mom. And for the people with the smooth brains, what if y'all get a divorce? That makes you a divorcee. What if he died? That makes you a widow. Well, what if he was beating on her or cheating on her and having babies on her? Do you really think that's the majority of cases of single moms? That's that extreme shit. The simple fact is, the vast majority of single moms, that nigga was never with her. Man, who gives a damn? MS Best, who gives a damn? Did you understand or know who I was talking about? See, this be the kind of stuff that I be talking about. Like, it doesn't matter. People lock in on stuff, but did you get the message? Did you understand the point? But that's what people do a lot too, by the way. You can say a bunch of shit and they zone in on one thing and miss the whole stuff. Not saying that's what you did just then, but fixating on shit, it leads to that happening. And that's what people often do a lot. You could go on some telephone, you can say some shit, and then once it's the perfect time to reply, so you said, oh, like, hold on. So out of everything I fucking said, that's what stuck with you? Out of everything I got said, I say it. That's the only part that landed. And I see that a whole lot all the time. Just conversing in real life and on this YouTube shit. Which, like I said the other day, YouTube is real life. YouTube and social media is real life. Look at me. I'm a real person. I'm really in my man cave. I got these. No, I can't say that. This YouTube. But I'm a real person. If you cut me, I will believe. I'm breathing right now. My eyes blinking right now. My heart is pumping and blood is going through my motherfucking veins. Social media and YouTube is real life. Matter of fact, often these days, it's the realest real life. Because people can be themselves more comfortably. Think about when you in these chats. These faceless avatars be talking shit. Y'all think they be trolling? They saying what they really feel. When they're around their friends and family, that's when they not being their real selves. When they're at work and the stuff y'all call real life, you can't really be real out there in the world as you want to be. But on YouTube, you can say what you really think. See, a lot of people are more realer on social media than YouTube because you can't cop back, punch them in the goddamn mouth. So they're gonna tell you how they really feel. But motherfuckers ain't catching that. What's good, Thelonious? Motherfuckers ain't catching that. Man. What's today, Thursday? Y'all niggas ready for Halloween? Y'all got y'all costumes yet? I'm probably just gonna reuse my Demon Slayer cosplay. Tegan Uzio, I think. The sound Harisha, however you say it. Like, I'm not really good at this Japanese shit. My daughter can say all the names of the characters and stuff. I'm not really that good at it. She probably can say that stuff better because she watches it in sub and I watch it in dub. So I really don't know what this shit sound like in English. But yeah, I'm probably do my Demon Slayer cosplay. Especially since the costume costs almost $100 and the swords cost like $140. That comes with the cosplay. They come with a little harness thing that I wear on my back. I still got this little ribbon on here that they put on here at the convention. Because me and my daughter went to a comic book convention. But yeah, comic book theme. This how you wear it on your back. You just gotta slide up in it, whatever. I don't know how adjusted it is right now. Yeah, I don't know how adjusted it is. I know when I go trick-or-treating with my daughter, I'll be able to wear the swords. But usually on Halloween, after I take my daughter trick-or-treating, I usually go to a Halloween party. And I already know I'm not going to be able to wear these at the Halloween party. But these swords, they are metal, but they're really dull. They ain't cutting shit. And it's just like, the character. If you've seen the anime Demon Slayer, you know about Tengen or Tenjin, the sound Harisha or Harisha, however you say it. And you got these swords, and they got, as you see, the chain connection on them. And when you fight with them, you kind of like using like swords and nunchucks, and it's pretty badass. But they pretty dope though. As you see, they definitely metal, but they have no point. Like I said, they wouldn't let me in the comic book convention. Now I could clunk a motherfucker with it because they metal. That's why I ain't gonna be able to take it to the parties I go to, because I can definitely beat a motherfucker up with them. But ain't no cutting, slashing, or stabbing. They're not really effective weapons. No more than I can clunk a person with a pencil sharpener or a stapler. Because you can clunk a motherfucker with anything, Like this and this cup are the same level of weapons. Ah, man. But yeah, Halloween's my favorite holiday. I'm definitely gonna do a Halloween episode. I don't know if I'm gonna do it the day before, because the day of is gonna be a busy day. I'm taking my daughter trick-or-treating, then I'm going out. I might do it at night. So I might do a Demon Time Halloween show once it turns October the 31st. Like at midnight, and I do it for a couple hours, then carry my ass to sleep, Then when I wake up Friday, which is Halloween, I just do my day, you know, chill, take my daughter trick or treating, and then go out and do my thing. Oh yeah, I just do it like this. MS Best, I just grab the swords, put them straight out, bada bing, bada boom. But I get a new costume every year, and so I'll probably do a Halloween show. We gonna talk about my favorite horror movies, my favorite horror movie villains, show some scenes from some of my favorite movies, do some kind of little trivia stuff, talk about which world, which horror movie monster or villain you would least want to be on your ass trying to come get you. Which one would you rather be trying to take you out? The different candies, the best candies, the nastiest candies you used to get when you was a kid. I got Halloween stories from when I was growing up, trick or treating, blah blah blah. Just gonna be a fun Halloween show. I'm gonna do it in costume. We're gonna make it a theme. That should be coming up in a couple of weeks though. I'll make a thumbnail for it, whatever. But it's definitely gonna be be streaming on Halloween extravaganza because that's my holiday. That's my Christmas. That's my New Year's. That's my 4th of July. Whatever y'all like out there the most, Halloween is that for me. So I'm looking forward to that. You never too old to live, yo. Like nothing bothers me more, but I let people live their life how they want, but I feel sorry for them too. People that think they're too grown to do certain shit, think they too mature. I find those people excessively boring. They take themselves too serious. I get it. Once you're a certain age, criminal or risky shit you shouldn't be doing, because when you're young, you feel invincible. Nobody can tell you shit. You full of fucking piss and vinegar. Everything's gonna happen to other people, but not to you. That's how you are when you're young. So I get it. So stop the fuckery. Don't do the dumb shit, but fun shit like that whole. I don't go to the club no more. Huh? So you don't like good music? You don't like good drinks? You don't like socializing? You trying to make me the bad guy because you boring as fuck? You think you're too grown, too cool for it? Now, I'm not saying you have to go to the club and do the same shit you did when you was younger. Like, I used to be on the fucking dance floor, you know what I'm saying? Hey. I don't do all that no more. I just like to go drink, people watch, chill, listen to some good music. If I get enough tequila in me, I might do a little two-step. Hey, tell. Little old man thing, a little jig or something. Hey, little Louisiana music, come on. Jig. You know, I might jig or some shit, but definitely not like I used to be. And I ain't saying you gotta go out every weekend. I ain't saying you gotta go out at all. But don't act like you some kind of elitist, some kind of super sophisticated person because you don't go out no more. And that's how those people do. When they say it, they be on some snobby shit like, I do not go to the club anymore, you peasant. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say it. I got somebody to say it for me now.
You raggedy bitch. Shut your bitch ass up. Whole ass nigga.
You a bitch. You know why you a bitch? Cause I said so. You just a bitchy bitch. You a bitch McBitcherson. You a bitch McBitch. I go to McDonald's and get a McBitch because you a bitch. Bitch.
So yeah, a lot of people, you can tell the way they say it, the way they looking at you, in a mannerism and energy they giving out, that they're looking down on you and trying to boost themselves up because they don't attend clubs anymore. Same way you say you think you better than me because you don't go out anymore. I could say you lame as fuck because you sitting around at the house watching them boring ass cooking shows. Because you spend your whole weekend eating ice cream and watching true crimes. Because you set your stinking ass up there and seen every episode of fucking Desperate Housewives and Grey's motherfucking Anatomy.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
How about that shit? See how that go? What you do lame as fuck too, huh? At least what I do seems and sounds like fun. Stupid motherfuckers. You know, I fucked around and got Telegram and because I had some people that got me to get Telegram and WhatsApp and for some shit, and I forget I even got the shit because I don't really use it no more. And a lot of people, I get weird messages. I get weird messages from random ass people. It's quite fucking annoying. Like, leave me alone. And I just get weird messages in general, weird scam shit. I'm like, who does this shit work on? Like, it gotta just work on the elderly, the extremely desperate, the extremely lonely. I don't fucking know. Sometimes I get text messages and shit from the IRS talking about I owe this or that and another. And like, the IRS ain't gonna text me talking about you owe this and this and that, please pay now. You get weird shit from a fake IRS and they'll give like a Zelle or some shit. Like, what the fuck? The IRS got Zelle? Like, who falls for this shit? These scammers, get a fucking job. Oh my God. These scams are getting more and more pathetically desperate every fucking day. Every fucking day, man. But same time, when it comes to scammers, all you need is a couple of suckers, right? You get you one or two suckers to fall for your bullshit, you good to go. Your bills is paid. All your bills is paid. And I think that's what they be counting on. That's what they be counting on. To get a couple of chumps. I think that's what they be counting on. You know, it's kind of like the holla game used to be back in the day. You got to play the numbers game. You know, you and your cousins, your homeboys, y'all go to the mall. You know, you're like, fuck, I'm going to holler at 10 chicks and get about 2-3 numbers. I might have to get seven or 8 rejections. But I'm going to leave out of here with 2-3 numbers. And one of them hoes going to kick it. Maybe all 2 or 3. And 1 or 2 gonna give you the pum pum. At least you hope so.
Oh hell no!
The numbers game, and I think that's how it's. You know, it's pretty much the pray and spray method. You know, and they do it in the war movies all the time. What a nigga just like in aliens, game over, man, game over. You just take your gun. They ain't aiming that shit. It's the pray and spray. It's the spray and pray. I'm just gonna fucking spray these rounds and hope and pray I hit something. And that's how it is in the holla game, and that's how it is in the scam game. You just throw that shit out there, man, to as many people as possible. You just spray and pray and hope you find a sucker enough to fall for it. That's what a lot of these women out here doing too when they say all this. I want 100% provider, man. I want this. I want 6 feet. But that's just pray and spray. It ain't enough niggas for them to cover all the women that want that shit. It's just not enough exist. He gotta want you. Y'all heard all the whole spiel. You know how it go. So I'm not even gonna repeat the shit. But the point is, that's just another pray and spray method. Or spray and pray. And we're gonna say that. That's another spray and pray method. They just throw it out there and hope someone fucking bites. That's all that weird ass shit, that manifestation shit that a lot of these goofy bras believe in. That's just all part of the, you know, spray and pray. He ain't manifesting shit. Who you think you is, a Scarlet Witch? You ain't got no fucking reality shifting chaos magic powers, bitch. You Shamika from Oak Cliff. You ain't got no reality altering powers. Fuck is we talking about here?
Shut your bitch ass up. Whole ass nigga.
What are we talking about here? I'm not going to the gym today. I worked out yesterday. I ran 4 miles in 36 minutes and like 40 seconds around my neighborhood. I use this app called Strava, S-T-R-A-V-A. It's a really cool app. You should download it, and you can track your workouts and track your hikes, walks, and runs if you do that. You can track a lot of stuff you do. You can track your runs, trail runs, walk, hikes, your bike rides, your mountain bike rides. You can even track water sports like canoe, kayaking, a road, sailing boats. You track swimming. You can try ice skating, snowboarding, um, skateboarding, pickleball. You can just track all kinds of Pilates, all kinds of little activities and games and events you can do. You can use Strava to track how long you do it and how many calories you burn, how many steps you take, and the distance you go, and things of that nature. It's called Strava, um, STRVA or whatever. Yeah, STRAVA, Strava. Download the app if you're into fitness, if you work out. By the way, speaking of fitness, this is something else I didn't say today, so I guess I get to it now. But before I get to it, I just want to say this. Like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Like, subscribe, comment, and please share. It doesn't cost you a penny, nickel, or a dime, and it's 100% free and helps the channel the most. Again, don't cost you a goddamn thing. It's 100% free. But if you want to help a brother out, you got the additional funds. Cash outs right there, $UNC be streaming. Accepting anything from $1 up, and then we go directly into funding the channel, and be greatly appreciated, and help me pay for the various apps and software that I utilize to give the content I'm giving today. I don't need no help paying my rent, no major bills. I don't even need help paying for these apps. It'll be greatly appreciated, because if you appreciate the content, nobody really don't. When you're doing something, a little appreciation to your dedication goes a long way to just making you feel better about what you're doing and the time you spent, and it galvanizes you to take things to the next level, because nobody don't want to be compensated to some kind of degree for their time. So if you can't cash out, at least compensate a brother with the like, the subscribe, the comment, and more importantly, the share, because that's 100% free, and it is what it is. Listen. If you can like, subscribe, comment, and share, hey, thank you, man. You know that works for me. That works for me. I'm good on money. If the money gonna come, whatever, you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. If you want it, you don't. But the like, subscribe, to come in and share, yo, that shit's like majorly necessary, for real. It really is. That's like that is needed. Okay. I need that. I need you to like, subscribe, comment, and more importantly, share. And it'd be greatly appreciated. The other stuff, the Cash App and all that stuff, that support will be greatly appreciated too. Greatly appreciated. And it'll make me feel good about what I do, and that y'all appreciate what I do and all that. But the other shit is straight. I need that shit. I'm like, hey, I need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Okay. Yo, see what I'm saying? I've been yapping for an hour and 43 minutes. I ain't review a single fucking video. I am the content. I am the content. Now, I ain't got no problem with reviewing. I don't know. Like I say, when I changed the name of this channel to Upbeat Streaming, I really wanted to be a streamer. Like I explained that shit yesterday. You got content reviewers, you got content creators, and you got streamers. And there's some crossovers in all of it. You can dibble dabble in both. My goal is to be 70-80% streaming, sometimes 90, sometimes 100. But I don't never want to go under 50% of me just talking. I don't ever want to do 20-80 where it's 20% me talking and 80% reviewing. You know, I can't fucks with that. I'm not fucking with that. This is not me, because I don't want to get reliant on other people's content. Because at any time, they might kick up some dust and raise some hell about you reviewing that content, or they might stop doing it. It's some people that if all you review is Kendra G and she just stopped making content today, it's some people that might be fucked. I gotta cut somebody out on Threads real quick. Give me a second. Unless they weak ass comment already got deleted. I don't know. I'll worry about this shit later. I just don't like people talking slick shit to me and think they gonna ride. I roast the fuck out of nigga online. Like, they don't even know who the hell they fucking with. People be killing me, man. They got, like, nothing annoys me more than motherfuckers with all the answers, but none of the outcomes. I'm not gonna tell y'all how to be a big streamer like Kai Sanat or iShowSpeed, because I'm not one. If I knew how to do it, I would do it for my goddamn self. Oh my God. And like a fat person trying to tell me how to get abs. Oh hell no. That's like a fat personal trainer. All these weirdos with nothing going on is trying to tell me how easy streaming is on this thread and how I'm not doing this and not doing that. But they ain't got shit to show for it. All the answers, but none of the outcomes. You don't even have to be big, but at least be decent sized streamer. And by decent size, I'm talking 10K. And then what you got to say to me might mean something. Because clearly your shit is working better than mine. Oh my God. You got motherfucker telling me about shit and these niggas ain't even got no channels.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
That's like a virgin trying to tell me how to get some pussy. That's like a virgin trying to tell me how to get some pussy.
Shut your bitch ass up. Whole ass nigga.
That's some weirdo shit, yo. Straight up weirdo shit. hour and 50 minutes. Am I going? I think I need a nap. I didn't sleep good. I think if I could squeeze in a nap before I go to the gym would be that much sweeter. Because the way I'm feeling now, I'm definitely not gonna be able to go. I could go, but the workout gonna be so mid because I only got like 4 hours of sleep. So yeah, I need like a power nap. But I just drank a cup of coffee. But at this point in life, 1 cup of coffee, I can still probably fall asleep off that, I think. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna get on up out of here, people. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. This been your boy Unc B streaming. When you straight yapping by yourself for almost 2 hours, that's pretty much all you can do. Without your vocal cords getting fucked up. I did have some tea that helps soothe your throat. It's for people that sing or public speak regularly. And I don't know, it might still be in there. But I'm gonna have to start setting me up a cup of that when I do my streams. Because yeah. But really right now my problem is that I just didn't get enough sleep. So with that said, we gonna get on up out of here with little to no preamble. Yeah. So again, like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Take care. God bless. Or whatever you believe in. Just have a great day, a safe day. Oh, I know what I was about to say. Don't forget to self-improve today. Do some form of self-improvement. Be it physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever. Build a better you. Every day, do something that makes you better than the day you were before. It don't have to be in great strides. It don't have to be leaps and bounds. It can be baby steps. Please, people, stop suffering from comparison syndrome. They not you and you not them. Do the self-improvement that works for your time, energy, and desires and abilities. Your self-improvement don't have to be the next nigga self-improvement. Your better you doesn't have to outdo the best version of them. You just got to be the best version of you. Your ultimate you, your peak you might be less than someone else mid them, but it's okay. You're your peak you, and that's all you can be. It's the best version of you, not the best version of the next nigga. This being your boy Unc B streaming. Unc been streaming. Now Unc B's out.
Type shit.